Okay, so in this video, I want to just basically touch on the 3 ways that we use oils. So they are aromatically, topically, and internally. Now, depending on what you're actually trying to treat, then that will determine on how you would actually use your oils. And I'll go through a little bit of the basics of that. So first we want to talk about aromatically. And if you can see over in the corner there, I've got my diffuser cranking over in the back. So when we're talking aromatically, that basically means we're inhaling that essential oil. So not only is this going to help us open up our respiratory system, really open up and clear out our lungs, but it also helps with brain function. So anything to do with cognitive, like thinking, focus, memory, anything like that, anything to do with brain function. We also know that inhaling essential oils does help support your emotions and moods. So if you're feeling down, you want to put something uplifting in the diffuser. This is when I would reach for my citrus oils because they have uplifting qualities. And also, it helps to, for people that are under a lot of stress, this is a great way to stay calm. So putting oils like lavender, calming oils, grounding oils like vetiver, cedarwood, all those sort of things. So, and then there's the other option also of inhaling oil straight from the bottle or straight from your hand. So you can just get your bottle of essential oil, put a couple of drops in your hand, press them together, make a sniff tent. So just hold it over your nose, close your eyes and inhale the oil. Take a few deep breaths, hold them in if you like for 3 or 4 seconds, and then just release slowly. Now what this is going to do is not only open up and expand your lungs and get the oils into your bloodstream through your respiratory system, but it's also going to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is going to really calm you down. So if you are feeling overwhelmed or you're highly stressed, got some anxiety going on, this is a time that I would sit down, take 5, breathe my oils in, and then carry on with my daily routine. So aromatically, this has a lot of benefits, inhaling essential oils. The diffuser over here will actually pump out millions of tiny little microscopic molecules that will just sort of linger in the air. Now this is wonderful not only to replace synthetic fragrances in the home, which are very detrimental to hormones, respiratory issues, so many things. There's so many reasons why you need to get rid of synthetic fragrances within the home. They are polluting your environment. They're no good for kids or for pets, or especially us as well. So get rid of them. That includes scented candles, plug-ins, air fresheners, anything with a synthetic fragrance. Your diffuser will now take care of all that. It not only makes your house smell amazing, but it comes with therapeutic benefits. Now, when those essential oils are in the air, they also have the ability to fracture any chemicals, because we know that inside our household are usually the most toxic environments that we are exposed to on a daily basis. So it's not the air outside that we're breathing, it's actually indoors. So the essential oils that we're putting in a diffuser are going to help fracture any chemicals that are in the air and render them safe. Now also, they can, the essential oils, especially depending on what you're using, On Guard, those antibacterial oils like lemon and tea tree and oregano, you start diffusing these oils, they're going to knock out viruses in the air too. So wonderful, so many wonderful benefits. Now that is aromatically, that's how we use our oils aromatically. And of course, there's perfumes as well. You can make your own air fresheners with a glass bottle and a few drops of essential oils and some water. Spray that around your room. That's another way we can use them aromatically. And secondly, topically. Now this is one that I get really passionate about because I love wearing perfumes. I love to smell amazing. So I want to get these oils on me every single day. And how I do that is I aromatically dress myself in my oils. Now you can use any carrier of your choice. Carrier oil meaning like jojoba oil, almond oil, rosehip oil. I actually love using the doTERRA fractionated coconut oil because it has no smell, it always stays liquid, and it just has the perfect absorption rate. So when you put it on your skin, it really slows the absorption rate of those oils. So because the molecules in essential oils are so tiny, they will seep into the skin so quickly you barely even have enough time to look around. If you notice, if you put a couple of essential oil drops on your skin, say lavender, because we know that is very gentle on your skin. If I put a drop on my skin there, it usually takes around about 30 seconds, 40 or 50 seconds, something like that, to soak into our bloodstream, and it's literally gone and you can't see it, it's gone. So when you add a carrier oil, this will actually suspend the oil in the top layers of your skin. So this is very helpful for when you're treating painful symptoms like joints, muscle aches, that sort of thing. So this will give you a more lasting effect with your oils. So going back to my aromatic dressing, what I will do is put about a tablespoon of carrier oil in my hand, and then I put about 3 to 5 drops of essential oil, and then I'm going to use that as an all-over body moisturizer. And I would do that as soon as I come out of the shower, either at night or first thing in the morning. And now, depending on what I'm wanting to feel. So in the morning, obviously I want to feel energized, right? So I'm going to put on something like Motivate or Smart and Sassy or some citrus oils or something like that. Now just keep in mind that it is good to be aware that with citrus oils, if you put them on your skin and you go out in the sun, especially in the middle of the day, it's probably not a good idea because you're going to burn quicker. So just be mindful of that if you are putting citrus oils on your skin, that you're going to be more exposed to that UV light, so you're going to burn quicker. So if you do have sensitive skin, just be mindful of that. So back to topical use. You can use them as perfumes as well, so rolling them onto your skin. Always dilute them. For perfumes, I usually put about 30 drops of essential oil and then just add my carrier oil. I also love to put them on my face because of the anti-aging properties like frankincense, sandalwood, cedarwood, lavender, all these beautiful oils that have beautiful calming effects on the skin, also helping the nervous system at the same time, but they have those wonderful anti-aging benefits, and I've seen an incredible difference in my skin since using frankincense and even the Soluble blend, which is the anti-aging blend. So that's some of the ways that I use oils topically. And you can also put them on your feet. So if you look up a reflexology chart, it will have corresponding areas of the body to the areas of the feet, so you can massage oils into those corresponding areas of the feet. And yeah, so that's a little bit of the basics of using oils topically. So there are certain circumstances where I would use an oil neat. Now, neat means without dilution. So if you ever see that written somewhere, you'll know that that means not diluting. And when I would use an essential oil neat, that would be on my temples, on the back of my neck. So if I have a headache and I want to just get that relief straight away, I'm going to put a drop of peppermint and a drop of lavender in my hand, and I'm just going to rub that and massage that into my temples. Whatever's left over, I'm just going to massage onto the back of my neck. But basically, the main reason that we use a carrier oil to dilute our oils when we use them topically is to avoid any skin sensitization. Is because the essential oils are so powerful, they're so pure, that some people can have a little bit of a skin reaction to it. And also, as I said before, there are so many benefits to diluting as well. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be getting a lesser effect by diluting them. It just means that they're going to be staying on your skin longer. So I hope that's helped with a little bit of the topical point of view, so how to use them topically. Next, we're going to be talking about using our oils internally. So depending on what you're actually trying to treat, most of the oils that I use internally are just in my glass of water or drinking throughout the day to help me detox. So I'll either put Smart and Sassy in my water or some lemon. And I always start off the day with a glass of water with a couple of drops of lemon in it. So I always put my drops in first and then I add the water. So this just helps to swirl it around in the water. So always make sure that you are using glass when you're ingesting essential oils, because they are so powerful they can leach chemicals from plastic. So we always want to use glass when we're using essential oils, and this includes your DIY products. This is very important. The only time that I would use plastic for making a DIY product is if it's PET plastic, you know, that really hard plastic that's designed to cope with corrosive chemicals. And you'll find that most of the toxic household cleaners have those hard PET plastic bottles. So you can just recycle one of those if you wish to use that for to make your own DIY cleaners with essential oils. But other than that, please always use glass. So very, very important. And I mean, to ditch plastics is a good thing anyway, because they will actually, every time you use plastics, you're actually ingesting a little bit of the BPAs and that anyway. So best to get rid of plastics and not use them at all if you can. Okay, so that's one way of ingesting essential oils. And the other way would be a targeted remedy. So for instance, if I wanted to take some oral antibiotics, some natural antibiotics, I would reach for oils like oregano, clove, On Guard, tea tree, those sort of things. You could add them to a veggie capsule. Now, the benefit of doing this is that you're delivering those oils straight to the gut, and this is where you want to target that area for specific conditions like candida overgrowth, viruses, digestive issues, anything to do with the bowels, anything like that. So this is the time where I would use a targeted method by using a veggie capsule. Now you can get these from the US warehouse, or you can also just get them from your local health shop. They're just called veggie capsules, and they're just an empty capsule basically, and you just pull them apart and you put a few drops of your essential oil in there. And remembering too that when you do ingest essential oils in a capsule form, especially taking a few drops at a time, you will want to you'll want to have food at the same time. So they're just like taking a little. You don't want to really take them on an empty stomach, because you might find that you start burping up oregano, even though, I mean, there's worse side effects with medication. But I'm just saying, some people don't like the taste of oregano, but it is so beneficial to your gut. So that is the only time that I would use in a targeted sort of way with a capsule. And of course, using your Smart and Sassy, you can do that in capsules as well. If you're looking to lose some weight, that's a great way to start doing that 2 or 3 times a day with food, a few drops each for like 7 days or something. Generally, if I'm using oregano or other oils like that, I wouldn't take them any longer than say 4 to 7 days, like you would with a normal course of antibiotics. Okay, so we don't want to upset the delicate balance of our gut bacteria. So we really want to take care of it and get a good balance. So about 4 to 7 days is good. Now, I'm trying to think, have I covered everything? I think so. Oh yes, adding your essential oils to food and drink. So they are a fantastic way to add flavour to your food and your drinks, your snacks. Great way to get inspired to make healthy snacks is by adding a couple of drops of essential oils to your favourite dish or your fruit. Lots of great recipes in our group here. All you have to do is look through the album section. You can also look through the topics section in this group as well, and they'll show you lots of remedies that we've put together over the past couple of years. If you do have a specific question that you'd like to ask, please ask that in the group, or you can type it in the search feature at the top of this group as well. And please also be mindful too that we've set up different units within this group to give you the best of our knowledge. But of course, as I said before, you are going to be your best teacher. So just use your oils, enjoy them, and look out for the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Have a great day, everybody.